First of all, thank you to all my extended family and friends that have joined me this weekend. I appreciate all of you and thank you for your love and support.
Hello, you've reached Keith Boyce. Please leave a message and I will be glad to return your call.
After the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. Beep! Hey Dad, it's me, Allyson. I know you hate it when people leave you voicemails, but I hope you enjoy this one. Dear Dad, let's go back to Father's Day, circa 2011 perhaps. I wanted to make a creative card for you, so I got some bright blue paint and our family dog and headed downstairs. The plan was to dip Pedro's paw into the paint and then stamp it onto the piece of cardstock. Simple, right? As the story goes, I failed to plan an escape route for the dog. I didn't place anything down to protect the carpet, and it never crossed my mind that maybe a dog wouldn't enjoy being dipped in paint. As we all know, the carpet was quickly filled with little blue paw prints and 10-year-old me was frantic. As I can recall, you handled the situation as well as anyone in your position could have. You came up with a quick solution and assured me that I hadn't ruined your Father's Day. I was a kid back then, thinking I would be a kid forever. Hard to believe that silly kid is graduating this weekend, right? Over the years, you have taught me a lot. You've taught me that having a walk with God is the most important thing I could have. I've learned to crush water bottles to save room in the trash can. I've learned how to be cool, but teaching me that backfired because now I'm cooler than you. Thank you for telling me not to worry quite as much because it'll end up fine enough. It always has up until now. Thank you for encouraging me to do the things I don't want to do. Thank you for taking me camping, kayaking, backpacking, and for always taking me cool places when we travel. It's always fun tooling around. I appreciate how well you have tolerated it when I had a bunch of girls over as I was growing up. Sorry that we always make a giant mess in the kitchen and that we wake you up sometimes when we decide that 3 a.m. is the perfect time to make a 5-course meal of gourmet spaghetti and cookies and cakes and whatever else we could find. Also, thanks for watching all 10 plus hours of Anne of Green Gables with me. I'm sure you enjoyed that a lot. Thank you that you've always had the best interest in my life and that you work hard every day to provide for me and make sure I am living my best life. Thank you for allowing me to have Adventist education my entire life. I really do appreciate all of your advice, even though in the moment it never seems like I want to hear it. I am sorry for all the times I have made your life even more stressful than it already is. Thank you for being patient, even when I make the same mistake 5 times in a row. Also, thanks for your patience as you were teaching me how to drive. That must have been rough. Thanks for always bringing food items to me and the kids. I really appreciate how you take genuine interest in my love for music and how you always come to my room when I am learning something new on an instrument I was playing so you could encourage me to keep going. Thank you for being a good listener. Thank you for always making a corny dad joke around every corner and for making my friends and I laugh. You know what it's like to stay young even though your hair is turning gray and your age is climbing upwards. Growing up doesn't mean getting older, right? All you have to do is blink your eyes and the years go by like that. They fly right past. Pretty soon you'll be walking me down the aisle to give me away to some other dude. But don't worry, you're not really giving me away, you're just sharing. No matter who I might become or who I've been before, I will always be yours. To the man that drives me places, there could never be a daughter who loves her father more than I love you. Thanks, Dad. P.S. I love your new Skechers. Hey, Mom. This message is dedicated to my mama, who taught me how to put on my pajamas. I don't even know where to begin. Even though I never tell you this, I actually think you are pretty cool. You're hardworking, hip with the times, kind, loving, caring, compassionate, and I could go on. There's so much to thank you for. Most importantly, thank you for being a Christ-like example to me and for always encouraging me in my walk with God. When I am at my lowest and I am feeling down, you are always there for a word of encouragement and comfort. You inspire me to achieve my goals and to never give up on my dreams. Thank you for being the mom that all of my friends can feel comfortable talking to about anything and ranting about life. You do have good advice, even though it may seem like I don't always want to hear it. Thank you for always being willing to take time out of your day to help me with homework and projects, even when it was frustrating that I procrastinated everything until 3 seconds before it was due. Thank you for teaching me what it is like to be a lady and to have confidence in myself and in my work. I have a lot of wonderful memories of our times together, like when we would eat lemon sorbet and watch HGTV every day after school, or the times we've driven around in the car blasting our favorite songs. Thank you for letting me sleep in your bed as a kid after I had a bad dream or was scared of the thunder. You are talented, beautiful, and super lit, and I hope I can be half of the woman you are when I grow up. Thank you for always taking an interest in the things I am interested in and for listening to me ramble off random facts that are probably only interesting to me. Like when we watch a new movie and I talk more about the soundtrack than the actual content of the movie. Or when I go on and on about a new artist I've found and all the different techniques they use to produce each song. It probably gets old hearing me talk about these things, but it really means a lot that you are always willing to listen and seem interested, even if you may be tired of my rambling. There are not enough words in the world that can do justice to appreciate you. Moms are underrated, honestly. They do most or all of the dirty work while maintaining a happy face, and they aren't appreciated nearly enough. I don't know how you do it. I hope I can learn someday. I am sorry for all the many times I made your life extremely difficult. You really are my best friend, and I can talk to you about anything and you won't judge me for it. I love you a lot, and I hope you always know that, even when I'm not showing it. Thanks for all the hour-long phone calls, the late nights, the talks, and for everything. Thanks for being my biggest fan. I love you a lot. Love, Allyson. P.S. You're not my dad.